What's up, guys? MXB Vibes here. Look, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, but I just thought about something. It's been 4 years. 4 years since I've been plant-based. Like, that's insane to me. So I'm editing this video and I want to make a correction. When I say plant-based, I go between vegetarian and vegan. Like, for months I'll be strictly vegan, some months I do vegetarian, and usually the dairy is mostly when I'm out with friends and we want to get gelato or something like that. I'll get it with them. I'm not that strict on myself, but I'm not eating dairy every day. Like, if you would have told me back then that I'd be down 70 something pounds and keep it off, I'd probably think you smoking crack. Actually, let me go get my scale. Because I just want to see where I'm at right now. Almost 164. So you're telling me I went from 252 to 164? I mean, I was wearing a 2X shirt down to now I wear a small. And I was wearing 40-30, I think, as far as pants, and now I'm in 30s, which is pretty wild. Enough about me. Let's get to the video. I do have an older video on my channel if you want to watch that, but this is an updated version. Things have changed. I lost more weight, so this is a better guide. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. I got 5 tips for you today for weight loss. Let me start by saying these are just tips that help me, and I know everybody's body is different, so they may not work for you or they might work for you, but I just want to preface with that. Your results will definitely vary. Tip number 1 is to start slow. I cannot stress this enough. Start very slow, because weight loss is gradual, right? I see often, too many times, people wanting to lose 40 to 50 pounds in a month or two. And I'm like, that's not giving your body enough time to like metabolize. It's just too quick. Ideally, you want to be thinking long term, delayed gratification, if you will, at least 2 years. My first 5 to 6 months, I lost 20 pounds. I didn't really see the weight loss come down to around like month 4. I took before and after pictures, but it started coming down around month 4. And like I said, I lost about 20 pounds. And then I hit a stagnant wall, literally for a year. For a year, I was about 185, and I stayed there. It was like, it went down to 182, back up to 187. There was nothing I could do, really, I felt like, to get down to my ideal weight, which was 155. It's been 4 years for me. Tip number 2 is to incorporate healthier eating. I think people police each other too much, and so for me, I've never just suggested that anybody should just go vegetarian, vegan, because people have freedom of choice, and I think they should eat what they want. I do say that you should swap out 3 to 4 meals per week of healthier meals. I would say, like, for example, if you go to Subway, if you eat at Subway, instead of getting a BLT or a turkey meal, right? Maybe sub it for maybe a chicken wrap with veggies, right? So now you replace the bread, right, the simple carbs, with a wrap, a spinach wrap. Or if you eat at, let's say, Jason's Deli, maybe you can swap that out for a salad, right? Just something healthier, 3 to 4 meals a week, and that'll get your taste buds and your palate more comfortable instead of just going cold turkey. You know, from my own experience, it took me 3 or 4 tries to really stick, because my first time I went cold turkey. It was just straight, and I crashed because I was only eating salads and I didn't know what to eat. And third tip is to just go walking. Just go walking, or adopt some type of daily routine. For me in the beginning, what really helped was that my job was about 30 minutes away. When I worked at Raising Cane's, my job was 30 minutes away from my apartment, so I had to walk to and from, and that really started to help. Not only was it good for building up my calves or weight loss, but just my mental health. I was able to really walk and put on an audiobook, a podcast, even just some good music, and just kind of vibe to myself, walk, clear my mind, especially late at night when there's not really anybody on the road and you can just kind of walk. Go for 30 minutes a day and try to build up maybe an hour. Right now I go for 30 to an hour, and every day. And it does wonders, trust me. Tip number 4 is kind of a 2-for-1. It's to reduce the portion size and to only eat until you're 80% full. So I think personally in America, I think that our portion sizes are so much, and I think we end up overeating. The Japanese, they have something that they practice called hara hachi banme, which basically transfers to only eating until you're 80% full or until you're satiated. That way, that's less bloating, right? And you're not eating too full every time. I think that'll help with the overeating, and it'll help you maybe with bloating, is if you practice reducing the portion size to 20-30%, also to pair that with only eating 80% full. The 5th and final tip is to really just have a healthy mindset. Above all the other tips is to have a healthy mindset, a positive mindset, if you will. I think for me, having that healthy, positive mindset has helped me not only keep the weight off, but to keep going. To look at the bigger picture instead of the smaller picture. Know that the weight is gonna come off. Know that if you just keep at it, if you stay consistent, you don't have to be, for example, there's some times where I might not eat the best for a couple of days, but I don't get beat down or I don't beat myself up about it, because what is a day, a week, a cheat meal, what is that comparatively to a year or two? Again, we want to transition ourselves from just thinking, how can I lose 40 pounds to a month, to how can I lose it in a year and keep it off? So with that mindset, what is a week or a cheat meal or a day comparatively to a year? It's not much. So I just want to encourage you to keep that healthy mindset, stay positive about it. Don't beat yourself up too hard. You feel like you're staying stagnant for a while. I just want to encourage you to keep going, because I think, again, staying in that healthy mindset will pay off in the long run, and you'll see the weight fall off and you'll keep it off. Trust me, you will. So that's all the tips I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment below if you've started your weight loss journey, if something has resonated with you in this video. Also, if you know somebody who's starting, send them this video. I would surely appreciate it. You got this, and most importantly, take it one day at a time. Just one day at a time, one foot forward over the other, okay? I believe in you. I know you got this, all right? Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.